Alright, what's up you guys? So today we're going to work on anything that has to do with fuel. So fuel system is going to be done right now. I'm going to show you guys what I got. Starting off with the fuel regulator. I got it from K Motors off of eBay. The packaging is pretty good, not going to lie. So this is the fuel regulator I'm going to be using. Looks pretty good. This is going to be running the Jackspania fuel line, but long story short, the fitting I needed that goes in here did not fit, and I emailed them to send me the correct one, and they sent me the exact one that did not fit. Let me just compare it to the other one. I don't know if you can tell, but the threads are different, so that's why I ordered the correct ones off of K20, and now it fits. So I ordered that. I also got these fittings that you could turn the hard lines into AN lines. If you guys are wondering where I got them from, I got them from Summit Racing, and this is the part number. I don't know which one's which, but I know one is for the feed line and the other one is for the return. I also have a bunch of fittings, some grounds. I also got an adapter for the crank sensor because this harness is from a RSX, therefore the crank sensor is for a K20 and mine is a K24. So instead of cutting the wires or getting a new sensor, I ordered this adapter, which is easier. So you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and put this on right now. And that's it. But there's a lot of wire left, but I'll fix that later. So I only have this line, which is gonna go from the fuel rail to the fuel regulator. I still need the other two lines that go right here, and I ordered them and they're supposed to come in today, but either might come in today or until Monday because today's Saturday. So I might not be doing those lines today, but if they do get here, I'll do them. If not, then I'll do those lines in the next video. But for now, I'm gonna just start by taking this bracket off. I could just mount it on here. After I mount it, then I'll go ahead and mount the regulator back onto the bracket. I went ahead and I loosened everything by hand as the fittings, because I know there's O-rings on them, but I'm still gonna put Teflon on them. I don't trust the O-rings. Alright, so I got the bracket off, and I'm gonna just get a 10mm, put it right there, and that's it. Well, I got it on. It does look a little slanted, but I'll just adjust it once everything's on. Alright, well, I got Teflon on them. These are the two that were on the fuel regulator. This is the one that goes on the fuel rail, but I am not going to be using this one because I am going to put a third AN6 fitting on the fuel regulator. So that's right over here. So here's the third one. I'm gonna put Teflon on that one, and I'm also gonna be putting the gauge on the fuel regulator. Here's the gauge. So I'm also gonna put Teflon on that, like I said. And yeah, so after I put Teflon on everything, I'm gonna put it together, and then I'm gonna start mounting it. Well, I got everything tightened down, but first I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the fuel rail and tighten it down. So I got everything tightened down. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is I already went and put one of the fittings on here, but for the feed line there's this rubber material around it that won't let me put the other fitting on. So I'm gonna go ahead, take all this off, and then I'm gonna try putting the fitting back on. I know it fits because the compression fitting fits perfectly on top of it. Alright, well, I got it on, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put the other compression fitting on here and put the other fitting on. So let me just go ahead and tighten these, and these should be done. Alright, well, I got all these fittings done. So that's tying down. So next I'm gonna just go ahead and make the fuel line that goes from the fuel rail to the fuel regulator. Well, you guys, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put a 45 right here. I'm gonna put a straight right here, and it should look like that. I was thinking about wrapping it under the hose, but I was like, nah, it's too much. So I'm gonna just take this part off. Now I'm gonna just make a line right here so I know where to cut. So I put some electrical tape on here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get the grinder and cut right in the middle. Alright, well, I got it all cut up already. I'm gonna just go ahead, take this tape off, and put the fitting on. Alright, I got the line made, so now I'm gonna just go ahead, start mounting it on. I am gonna put Teflon on this. I just want to make sure that I did do it correctly. Alright, so looks like it came out pretty good. I'm gonna just take it off again, put Teflon like I said, and then I'm gonna just tighten it down. Still got some left over, so hopefully it's enough to make the other 2 lines. Alright, so now I'm gonna start working on the other lines. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put 45s and where I'm gonna put like a straight. So I'm gonna just mount the fittings and see how they look. Alright, so this is the setup. So on the fuel regulator I got all 45s, and on the hard lines I put some straights. I say straights because, well, they're straight. I don't know what other name to call them. Anyways, so I'm gonna just do the same process as I did on the fuel rail. So just gonna measure the lines, cut them, put the AM fitting on it, and yeah, so hopefully this line is enough. Alright, well, I got everything ran and tightened down, but I messed up because on this part I snapped off the compression fitting because I was gonna tighten it a little bit more and it snapped. So I have done this before where I just put the AN line straight down the hard line, and I just put some clamps right here and it's fine. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that, and I'll order another fitting later on. But for now, it's pretty much done, besides having to put those 2 clamps right there. Also, if you guys made it this far in the video, I did get my headers, so I'm gonna just show you guys that real quick. So they are from PLM. So here they are. I'm not gonna install them today. I'm gonna put them on another day. But I did get the hookup from a guy named Austin from PLM. He actually told me I could give out his work phone number. So go in the description, I'll put his work phone number and he'll hook you guys up with some merch and some free shipping. Alright, next thing that I'm gonna do is install the grounds. And one more thing I did do to the lines was I put these little clamps on. So that's tightened down. But for now, I'm gonna just start putting the grounds. One goes from right here to the valve cover, and then the other one goes from right here to one of the bolts on the transmission. I don't know which one. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna just put it straight to this one. Alright, so I got the ground tightened down. I also put the ground that comes off of the harness on the same bolt. So now I'm gonna just go and put the transmission one on. Alright, so I got it all tightened down, and originally I was gonna put it to this bolt on the transmission, but I didn't like the fact that there's gonna be a wire just going straight across, and then I saw that there was a 10mm hole down here, so I just grabbed it to that one. But yeah, but I think that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.